Hi, I'm Dwayne Johnson, Chief Executive of Sefton Council. Big day today, it's the Star Awards, doing it virtually. I'm going to be getting out and about, meeting staff to say thank you for everything that they've been doing during COVID. So more from me later, and thank you again to everybody. We're here at Thornton Crematorium. I just wanted to say a big thank you to all the team that work inside here supporting the whole service, which has continued throughout COVID.
We run at a sort of normally about half capacity most of the year. That went right up to full capacity, so our workload more than doubled, and we had to sort of quadruple what we could do. So that was quite a big task to sort of quadruple. And think how we were going to quadruple in a very short space of time. We had to restrict the amount of mourners coming into the crematorium and attending funerals outside, burials. Unfortunately, a lot of people had a much worse than usual bereavement experience. They may have had a loved one die in a care home that they couldn't visit. They hadn't spent those last few days or hours with them. So we had a very, very large amount of upset people right in the very start, and we had very limited numbers inside, and it was very challenging to sort of get that understanding over with people that they couldn't mix. So as the numbers have been allowed to grow, that's been a lot better, and of course people are a bit more understanding now of how COVID spreads.
And big thank you to Peter for the leadership you've shown and everything that you've been able to coordinate during these very, very challenging times.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
Hi, I'm here at Hawthorne Depot, part of the Star Awards, and I'm here to say a big thank you to all of the staff who've been working right throughout COVID.
I think we've been incredibly lucky so far with our staff base. It could have been so much worse in terms of we'd have had staff going off. We weren't hit to a great deal during the lockdown. They've been an absolute, I can't thank them enough, and certainly in terms of, they've come to the fore. We've still provided, like Colin says, in terms of the school meal, we wouldn't been able to open if it wasn't for, our cleaners. Cleansing have still allowed, they've still done 3 collections. I don't think there's another authority in Merseyside that's done that. And again, just keeping everything going.
Everybody who's here is representative of keeping this school going, thinking Karen in the kitchen, with sorting out different meals every day. And then we've got some of our teachers and leaders, our teaching assistants who actually, we're here all the time and making sure that the children who we're in had a really fantastic time and weren't worried about everything. So, but we haven't done it without all the services around us. So I do want to say, while you come here to say thank you to us, I say thank you to all of our social workers who, have followed up when we've not been able to reach children. They've done an amazing amount of work to help us out. So there's been a lot of other services of people who don't work here that have helped us to keep open. So I'm appreciative. And also appreciative of you who've led us, kept us, and our comms team. Everyone's been supporting schools to stay open. And it's been our passion to keep open because we know how vulnerable our children are.
And without Karen, we would be all struggling. So we've all been leaders from Karen to do what we've had to do.
So can I second her back into the council to help me? I know you've all been working right throughout COVID. You've been out and about. I know how tough it's been. I've spoken to Mark, I've spoken to other people about some of the challenges that you've had with members of the public, the early stages of COVID.
As we've all seen, that the parks and green spaces, the coast nationally has been never so busy. As soon as lockdown was released, people just flooded out, despite the warnings and the communications we were given. So we were front and centre. We've been operational throughout. A difficult time where we've had people, as I've said, working from home, working in bubbles, split shifts, helping out other services, as has been said. We've had teams helping out with the cemeteries and crematoria. There was a few of the team who were working full-time on delivering food parcels to the vulnerable, you know, something completely unrelated, but we've got vehicles and staff to help out. So yeah, it's been a heck of a year. You know, we've survived though. I think we've done really well. Yeah.
Yeah.